Digital SEO, brother. Appreciate you for reaching out on Facebook. So I got this video here, and it's the first step in my process that I do with all of my clients. And it's going to be giving you 3 tips for your website and your business. And so that's going to be content, backlinks, and citations. Then I'm going to show you the opportunity of taking these steps for your business and how it becomes so lucrative if you trust the process and go through with these steps. So first things first is content, and generally Google likes to see 1,500 to 2,000 words on the home page. Now that's depending on competition and the number of keywords needed. Chuck, if you're asking what a keyword is anything someone might type into Google when they're looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, you can place these keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website found for. So for an example, some of your keywords might be, stone engraving College Station or, header engravings College Station. And you get the idea, right? Service plus city equals keyword. And so let's go ahead and put your website here in a word counter and let's just see how you're looking. So you're at 236 words. You are going to get that up to 1,500, 2,000 words at least. For 2 reasons. One, Google doesn't consider your website a figurative authority till you hit that 1,500 mark. Reason number 2 is you don't want to miss out on any of those keywords, as one keyword could be the difference in leads or no leads. So if we take a look at Engraving Houston, that you basically said other than College Station, if you get requests, you will take the jobs pretty much anywhere. And so I just use Engraving Houston as an example for our top competition over there in Houston, but let's take a look at their homepage, see where they're standing at on their keyword count, on the word count. So they are at that 1,500 mark. Don't want to get even with them, want to be going on here. Want to give you a example of some of those keywords. And so here's a tool, Ahrefs, that I use and pay for monthly. There are free tools out there that you can use. It's just, gives me more in-depth data on competitors' websites and our websites and things like that. So let's take a look at these keywords. And so these would be keywords that Google is picking up off of their website that they seem to be targeting. And so right now, their biggest keyword seems to be stainless steel gauge chart. There's 1,000 people searching for that monthly. And they're getting 28 people to their website per month just for that one word. Same goes for, different keywords, right? Same day engravings near me, 1,000 people searching for that, 22 people going to their website for it, and they're ranked only in the 11th spot. Anyways, those are those keywords. Just wanted to give you a better idea of them, just so I'm not speaking Spanish or another language over here. Let's go to that second point, Chuck, and that's going to be a backlink. Now, here's where it gets fun. So a backlink is anywhere you find one website linking to another, or in this case, it's going to be one website linking to Sands of Time Engraving's website right here. And so these links, they act like an endorsement of your website from others, and Google basically uses this to build trust in your business and your website by seeing other websites vouching for you here. And so the best example that I can give of this to keep it simple is in Google's eyes, it's literally like a popularity contest. The person with the most websites pointing back to theirs is winning that quote unquote popularity contest, right? And so if we take a look at your website here, my tool Ahrefs, see you got 0 backlinks, 0 websites pointing back to you, which is, completely normal. It doesn't seem like you've had any work done in this area for online marketing or digital marketing, anything like that. We go to Engraving Houston, we see they've got 1,100 backlinks and 123 other websites pointing back to their page. So they're winning that quote unquote popularity contest, right? And so the idea is if it works for them, it 1,000% will work for you. We can go in and see exactly what websites they've got linking and pointing back to their website there. If mine will load up. Bear with me here. Laptop is running slow on the Wi-Fi right now. All right, so here are those websites. Do want to point out that not all websites or links are created equal. So it is worth noting to stay relevant to your industry and local websites will work best. But yeah, just wanted to show you that these websites are here. I can see them. I can basically go in, get a link the same as them, and get it pointing back to your website. That's what I would do if I were you. And then I would do some more other than what they've got going on, right? You don't want to get even, want to do a little bit more. So, anyways, let's go on to the last and probably one of the most important ones for you right now is, and it's going to be citations. So, I did see that you don't have a Google Business Profile up. If you don't, or if I couldn't find it and you do have one up, my apologies, but I couldn't find it on my end. You're going to want to get one of those up pretty quickly, right? And you're going to want to get some citations rolling to them. So, onto citations, they're, anywhere your business name, address, and phone number are, name, address, and phone number are, exactly as it's shown right here, is going to be a citation per the Google Business Profile right here. So these citations, they help you rank in this map pack here, which we know is extremely important for local businesses since they do generate huge amounts of revenue. For an example, if someone puts in Stone Engraving Company's College Station, you want to be in that top three. It's no different than when you do restaurants near me or roofers near me or anything like that, right? Nobody's going to be clicking more businesses and nobody's going to be going to the second or third page to look at those right there because everybody trusts Google. And so if you're looking for something, Google saying, hey, these are the companies that you're looking for, of course, people are going to click their website, they're going to call them, things like that, right? And so back to these citations, they're including directories like Yelp, Angie's, Expertise, BBB, and there's hundreds of others directories I'm sure you've heard of. Social media accounts are great as well. For an example, on your Facebook business page, you'd want to put your business name, address, and phone number exactly as it's shown right here on that Facebook business page. And Google would see that and count that as one citation. And so then you got Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, right? The list goes on and on and on. But the idea is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. And the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts your business and your website. And once Google starts to see you more often than these cats right here, then the more likely it is they're going to rank you above them. So let's do a quick recap, and then I'm going to show you how it's going to be so lucrative for you, Chuck. So once you get that content up of 1,500 to 2,000 words, right, and you start getting those keywords in there that I gave you examples of, next you're starting to kill it on the backlinks on the other websites pointing back to your website, and you're starting to win that quote unquote popularity contest. Last but not least, you've gotten that Google Business Profile up, you've gotten those citations up that I described to you, and those reviews up. Let's take a look at why that may be so important for you. So Engraving Houston, we see that they are killing it on those 3 points that we talked about, and they're getting roughly 800 people to their website per month, and that's off of those 3 points alone. And so this is just the top comp in Houston. I don't know exactly all which areas that you're looking to, target, conquer, and start dominating. But let's just take Houston for example. If of those 800, only 10% decide to pick up the phone and say, hey, Chuck, we got a job for you. Can you come and do it? And of those 80 people who call, let's say only even, let's say only 25% of those people or, half of those people decide to go with you. So let's say, 20 to 40 people decide to go with you and your services. Well, that's 20 to 40 new leads per month based off those 3 points alone. Not sure what the company revenue or profit margins are right now, but I know that kind of traffic and lead generation is very, very valuable for the company. So that's just the tip of the iceberg of, what you can be doing for the business. This is what I do for a living. I love making this video here for, business owners, whether they end up being my clients or not, as it kind of gives you a head start on how to start bringing in those leads and start making not just a beautiful website, but a website that generates those leads that we're talking about. So regardless of what you do, I would get a Google Business Profile up, even if we don't end up doing business going forward. Just an easy way to advertise yourself 24/7. But man, appreciate you for your time. I will be sending this to you and we will be talking here soon. So, let me know what you think of this video and looking forward to having a quick call with you and learning more about the business. Thank you, brother, and enjoy your evening.